plastic. Always nice to have more of that. But the big thing here is that we've more or less finished carving this area out, which means we're now getting closer to the point where we can set this up properly. Oops, so lazy. Go back and fix that in a moment. I could always have more atmosuit dogs. Just on the off chance a problem occurs. You know what? One spare at each level is fine. Oh, I am going to need to hook them up with power as well. Is any of this modded? It's been so long since I played. I don't know half the stuff. No, this isn't modded. There are no mods currently running on it. Overheat damage. Oh, of course, yeah. Okay. I'm going to have to add in a separate point here. Don't like doing that, but I need some coolant gas heading over there. And I can't afford to wait for this to completely fill up. I just need this to send some of the oxygen over there as well. Because most of our waste gas is oxygen at this point. There we go. That'll help out a tiny bit. Because we don't even send CO2 up there anymore, so... Right. Actually, that's just silly. I already know it's a waste gas, so all I'm doing here is trying to move a bit more CO2. Decent pressures. All of this was natural gas or CO2 before. It's now much, much cleaner. Being said, the natural gas over there is getting a little bit crazy. I always like how, as you're reducing the pressure in one part of the base, it will change the look of the gas across the whole rest of the base. I think it looks quite cool. Alright, I think it's nap time for me. Good night, Aavak and chat. I'll take care, hi Kaiser. Have a good one, buddy. Oh! Well... Okay, so... Capsule is back. is back. Did we actually... Okay. That was glorious. That was glorious in every way. It didn't crash. No, exactly. Exactly. Gotta look on the bright side. What's the current... time. Oh. I don't want to go that far back. A lot of cycles back. You know what, though? It's fine. We're going to keep it. Right, let's drop a save. Now, hopefully when I come back, that will be rebuilt. And I'll be able to delete it. Yeah, I'm just going to rebuild it at this point. Yeah. I was going to rebuild it regardless, so... Yeah, all I need to be able to do is remove the capsule, but I can't right now. It's the only part I can't delete. And I suspect that has a lot to do with why it breaks. So hopefully if I just rebuild the whole rocket from the ground up, if I can delete this, then I'll go ahead and delete it. Then I'm just going to rebuild the whole thing all the way up. Got a saxophone burr, seems to. Deconstruct. Now. Break it down. While all that's going on, I would like... Oh, no, belt. That makes me sad. Oh, well. Yes, I know. We're getting to it, I promise. Right then. Okay. Time for us to build a new rocket. So, from what people were saying, we don't build this by itself. So, we go with that. Then this. And we're going to do these one at a time. We're not going to do it one at a time. We're 100% going to be doing this one first, and then yeah, I'm fairly certain it's quite definitely definitely broken. It's fine. We'll make it work. But that probably has a lot to do with it as well. You know, one thing I could do to help this along is to temporarily just set this up with a quick output like that. That should empty this tank out into all of these. No, meteors aren't happening again, unfortunately, Nathan. Yep. Map number 1. Ultimately, if it ends up feeling like we're having to fight through too many bugs to get this to work, then we'll wrap the sort of the campaign up at that point. But we're going to give it a solid effort to try and work through the bugs that exist. Oh no, the base isn't too bad in terms of infection. Like the only place where they take off their helmets is fine. Everywhere else it doesn't matter because they don't wear their they don't go out there without their suits, and we'll be completely vacuuming out everything in the new base before we move over there. That's done. How does this get loaded? Does it have... no? Okay, I'm not really sure. Do I have to build a gantry for this as well? That would make sense, I guess. What I was looking for, though. And no mistake. Especially because I'm going to have to put the gantry in a particularly annoying location. Guess... yeah, I guess I'm going to need the gantry there. You load resources into storage for the rocket, but we're... so okay, so I need a physical storage component then. Alright. I mean, the large cargo bay mentions that it just brings back the solid materials they find on the mission. But it's only an output conveyor. It's not an input conveyor. Not sure how we're going to be able to get this to work. Should be able to load them into the... yeah, it says unreachable storage. So... what, do I need to put, like, ladders right next to the gantry? Can't place anything down there, so I'm assuming I'm going to need a gantry here that can extend. Is that right? If so, we're going to need to redesign this. Okay, well that's fine. If I just need to build gantries to reach the boosters, that's not an issue. Now, having to make them on both sides is going to be a pain in the backside because they're going to get expensive. To that end, I think I will strip that down then. Okay, I absolutely don't think we need 2 of these. 1 is more than enough. Oh, an auto super could do it. Right. I'll go with the gantry option for now. Let's deconstruct these. As for this, where would the gantry go? I'm gonna guess there? That seems to be the bottom of this one, so... There. 1 by 1 tile, yes, that's right. The drywall. Okay. Well, Sarah, it's it is off center, yeah. Because I can't cause these to overlap. There's no center to this configuration of tiles. It's an even number of tiles. I can't have it sat on 4.5 tiles across. Really? Oh, you silly sausage, why would you do this? I guess I can lay you out on this side, I suppose. There you go. This only needs to be a 9. An 8, rather. Found a mod in 4.5 tile gantries. Yeah, indeed. But I think the idea is more that you don't have your duplicants, like you design your gantries less to have symmetrical, the side is less to have symmetrical gantries, and you just only enter from one side, is what I'm guessing. Sadly. Problem is, they are incredibly power hungry. I could just take the whole power spine up into this room, rather than run it through the through my transformers. But I'd rather not if I could avoid it. But right now, each gantry will require its own transformer to power it. Ah, damn it. In my haste, I completely flubbed that. The other thing, I guess, is that I wonder if these can move even when they aren't powered. That's an interesting question. You know what? The other thing about this is that I guess you don't actually need to build a silo for your rockets. You could just have them on the surface. In which case, the off-centerness wouldn't be an issue. There'd be nothing to... uh-oh. That's been a... Why are you outside here, Snowfoot, without your suit on? That is... shockingly bad. That shouldn't even be possible. One thing I could do is manually control the gantries, such that when I launch the ship, I have to manually toggle them on or off, because then I control when the power is drawn. That does seem to be an attractive option. That definitely feels like an attractive option to me. Yeah, if the bugs persist, then we may be looking at a scenario where I'm just going to have to go for the win via a monument instead. Let's get all of this done. Super high priority, please. What? Don't break that down, actually. Wait, what are you... How? How have you gone out here without a suit? Oh, good night, mate. I don't understand how they're getting out of the base without suits on. There's plenty of power. And even if there isn't, that shouldn't unlock. No. Right, okay. I think I get it. Right, this... The filter needs to stay this way for, say, 10 seconds. That's probably what's happening, is the door's been unlocked. Yeah. That's what it was. You know what? I'm gonna make it even longer. It has to be green for 15 seconds. There we go. They can take a suit if it hasn't fully been refilled with oxygen, but that's not common. And they will generally not take the suit off, even if they should. For example, in a situation like that, where it's like, you know, they're gonna die if they don't. They're very derpy. Unsurprisingly, given their names. I do need to hook it up with power, though. Okay, there we go. Starting to see the waste gas working now. Good, good, good. Sure, I'll take some coal. It's unreachable. Okay. Thought that might be the case. Oh. We don't have iron ore. Oh, we do not. I think copper ore it is then. Hello, CK Runes. How you doing? Let's get that drawn across. Hey, Salford Sal. Thank you so much for the raid. What are you playing? Are you playing a bit of Going Medieval? How's your colony doing? Thank you so much for dropping by. We are currently faffing around with rocketry because rockets don't want to be fun. They want to be mean and annoying. Right, currently the potential load is fairly low. If I turn that up, yeah, the moment it's in place, it stops pulling power. So that's actually manageable, I think. I can even make that automated if I wanted to reduce the amount of power being drawn. You're very much enjoying it. That's fantastic news. How's your colony going? You... It seems the rockets are really not going to be nearly as nice and... damn it, that wasn't what it was. Nearly as nice and easy for us to manage as I had hoped. Mind you, you know, me complaining the rocket science isn't easy. Right, now that we've got... Well, once that's pulled up, we can pop in the research module. There. Colony's good. 15 people and no deaths so far. Oh, fantastic. Have you started seeing trebuchets yet? Oh, there we are. 400 kilos, though. Oof. My lord. That's rather a lot. Not entirely sure I approve. They are unhappy they have not got enough power. Don't know what to tell you guys. Let's go and have a look. What's happening? I mean, we've got... Oh no, not again. Yeah, it's opened everything up. I think having this on an automated loop is not going to work for us, sadly. Let's delete that then. Because it doesn't just allow them to use the door, it forces them to use the door. No, no, no. Yeah, no, where you gone? No. Move back past this point, please. There you go. Now you can go back, but you're going to have to put our suits on first. There we are. Okay, now they're going to be busy for an incredibly long time. This is going to take quite some time to get everything shunted across. On the plus side, they are going to move everything. So, you know, that's nice. As for our new area, it's going to take us a while, but I can see that more and more of it is getting made, which is good. That can be disabled, I would say, because people might be messing around with their suits at that point. Which planet did I start with? Oasis. Though this isn't the full Spaced Out DLC, this is the Spaced Out DLC, but with the... this is the big merge. So I'm playing on a base game map. We're finishing off a base game map. But it's got a lot of the enhancements and performance updates from the Spaced Out DLC. You've only been hit by one trebuchet strike, but managed to avoid many. Nice. Yeah, we got hit by one on my Let's Play, and that just went straight through a building in order to hit the basement storage area, which was a bit of an interesting time. I'm going to be honest. I was a little bit shocked. Right, let's get our command capsule in place. Alright, so what we've learnt is, honestly, you don't get to much of a choice with this. You build gantries as the rocket dictates. Not quite what I was hoping for, but... Horsefoot still burnt. Alright, missing atmosphere. We should bring that along. No astronaut assigned, no destination selected. Now then. Now this is a new ship now, so we don't have the name. Operational rocket. I'll put it back as Miss Minnie. Now, even with that booster, we can still only go to a carbon asteroid. Though we can make it by 2000. As if we increase this by an extra... What's the mass right now? 6,000. So if we put up at 8... Mass penalty would be 51,000. Wow, that gets high fast. So yeah, this is about as good as we can do. We are going to want to head here. We've completed the analysis on this one, I would say. Sorry, yeah, we've completed everything here. I don't think there's anything more for us to learn there. So it's just a case of heading over here for 2 more trips to finish studying and getting the science. And also to start collecting some interesting materials. This is only 100 more points there, though, for us to get out to these ones. Which has got crude oil, petroleum, which is very nice. Copper and iron, very, very nice. Okay, well, we'll certainly see how this is going to go. Right, I need the atmosphere delivered. Make sure the rocket is a high priority task for everything. Got loads of natural gas, so that isn't a problem. The fuel for our natural gas generators is fine. And we do seem to be running the petroleum generators okay. They're not amazing, to be fair, but certainly not awful. These are drawing a lot of power right now because they're doing so much work. Let's just pop that there just so that we can get in there and finish doing the work on that building. This is just completely backed up, so let's increase the priority just slightly. And this should be filtering out carbon dioxide. We should be able to just keep adding onto the ship in order, like, this is just an arbitrary size ship here. You can have a lot more modules in this, but I imagine based on the increased cost of the weight that you wouldn't want to do that. You'd want to try and get that as a reasonably decent, or try to keep the rocket as compact as you can for what you need it to do. Right, everything has been assigned. We should be able to go now, I guess. So let's get James over there. Going to flick the switches down here. That's 1. That's 2. Issue is this doesn't work now. I guess we can pop that back in. Actually, there really isn't a reason for it. Let's just tear this section up. I'll do the same as the other locations. I'll just have both of these hooked up to a single switch. Be much, much easier. Yeah, in Spaced Out, it is a completely different system. Completely different system. The only reason we're finishing off this map is because I don't want to abandon it after having spent so much time with it. But it is definitely getting clunky now. So we may be forced to. As much as I would rather not. Yeah, comes a point when the cost to get enough fuel to move that much weight creates diminishing returns on what you'd be able to do with that extra weight on the satellite or the ship in this case. Let's quickly get this set up. And we shall send James out. It's probably going to end up melting this ladder. I don't know. Maybe the obsidian will be able to manage it. But let's get rid of it just in case. But I think I've learned a lot about how rockets work in this. Ironically, again, as we were saying, it works very differently now in Spaced Out. But still, I'm glad to have learnt how the rockets would work in the base game, because I think there's probably some transferable skills there. Oh, James, stuck in that command capsule. Hurry up. One of the things I've seen about the Spaced Out DLC is that it gives you an internal compartment to the command capsules, and you actually have to furnish it. That looks pretty cool. Hey, Murderer Phoenixes. Hope you're having a good day, mate. Right, you guys working on. There we go. Perfect. Now, flip the switch. Good to go. I think. And launch. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's very cool. That is awesome looking. It just melted a bunch of stuff, didn't it? It's very hot. Oh, that's extremely hot. Wow, so hot. Wow, my lord. So yeah. Yeah. Okay, duly noted. Things are much, much warmer now. I will bear this in mind. Oh my lord. So we're going to need steel on probably all of this. It should have occurred to me, but I didn't really consider the fact that now we were using boosters, that it was going to mean that we're going to be producing a different kind of exhaust. Again, should have occurred to me, didn't though. So let's just go about swapping these up, shall we? I think we should. I don't even know what's going to happen down there. Ooh, would my pipes survive? I think they will. We'll see. But that's going to have to happen very quickly, because if it doesn't, we're going to break a bunch of stuff. That is going to be awkward. You know what? I kind of think that maybe what we should be doing over here is not running that all the way over there. I think instead we probably should go with the whole build it up from this side and then delete that. But yeah, interesting times. Oh, oops. I completely... Look, I got sucked in again, chat. I was going to go on a tea break 30 minutes ago, but things happened. Things happened. You know what we're going to do? We're going to go on a tea break now, whilst the rocket is on its way back. Hopefully, things don't all melt and get destroyed. That would be grand. I'd really, really like that, actually. So yeah, I'm going to withdraw the gantries, I guess. That one's fine right now. As it is, a rocket could come back and it's not going to break everything. I'll accept this, but hopefully they're going to be able to fix that before the times, before it gets too dangerous. So, I shall be back in just a few moments, but first, let's drop a save, because there's a not insignificant chance that someone's gonna get utterly destroyed here. Not insignificant.